What is up, everyone? This is Orkins Around Zero, and this is going to be Operation Bedrock episode 273, the 273rd episode of the Operation Bedrock series, a series where my friends and I are going to be mining the entire world and there's nothing but bedrock left except for the floor, of course, because we need something flat to walk on. And there has been a bit of progress done between the last episode and the current episode that I moved a lot of the beacons. I moved all 9 beacons from the east side ocean all the way just further down here so that, of course, it will actually reach the wall over there, but also that we'll have even more of the radius for the beacons to help us with speed 2 and haste 2. Not only that, but I placed 9 more beacons on the north side of the ocean so that, of course, it'll help us get everything done a lot faster. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the North Ocean, that we've been filling it up with sand, gravel, and I've been getting rid of the ice throughout the live streams. So that is one of the things that pretty much constitutes a good episode of Operation Bedrock in the terms of progress. That BabyLuna and as well as that, I'm going to say, well, let me see. How would I say his name? I know his name is Yeeee. He goes by Yeeee, but also on Xbox it is Fluffy too. So I should call him Fluffy for this episode. Anyways, that he has also helped me out with filling up the area of the ocean with sand and gravel. That we have a little bit of here and there, but mainly a lot of the sand was also towards dividing up the ocean. The original plan was to use Frostwalker to make more ice with frosted ice and mine it up with Soak Touch pickaxe. But here's the deal, that it was an actual bug that you're able to mine up the frosted ice. So the original plan just to make more and more ice to mine it up, it failed. But however, at least with this section, when we sectioned this off, at least it was actually a really good idea because it also allows me to break all the ice here. That it makes it easier for me to get rid of the water in this aspect. Other than getting flooded by the left and right wall, it's easier to maintain and just altogether faster to do. And also saves us a lot of time when it comes to just placing down the sand and as well as to dig it all up again. But however, that's also going to help me out with the leaderboards. But in any case, once I fill out or once I max out on sand, then I'm pretty much going to be using gravel from then on forth. But as you can see here, that we could just easily place down ice and then work with that, or we could just let nature take its course and then we could just have ice be formed here while I go to a different spot. But you can see that a lot of water has been removed, and that's because that I've been mining it all up because of the ice. So altogether, it is pretty fast, it is pretty easy, and I don't even have to worry about gathering too much sand to begin with. And it's also a lot of fun just to break the ice. I don't know what it is, it's just the sound of ice. The little bit of an ASMR when it comes to just breaking ice. It's just oh so satisfying. And some people even agreed with that when I was doing this all on live stream. Just mainly I want to thank everybody for tuning in with these past live streams whenever I'm able to do live streams. Keep in mind, I do have 2 jobs, but a lot of the times they've been giving me a lot of morning shifts, so at least I could have some time throughout the evening to create some more live streams. And people still show up to the live streams, which for some time that I thought that not many people would actually take a look at it because of PewDiePie Tube Simulator. It was kind of one of the things I also feared about when I was playing Tube Simulator, that people will only be here for Tube Simulator, but that was not the case. Some of the same people from Tube Simulator actually stopped by with the Minecraft live streams, and they still enjoyed the Minecraft live streams. So altogether, that is just an absolute great community right there, and that is just great motivation to keep on going with Operation Bedrock because they are interested in seeing Operation Bedrock. And of course, I do have Operation Blackout, which with that world, that was going to be a series where my friends and I were going to be encasing the entire world in obsidian, but that's going to be put on hold because I want to focus all of our attention with Operation Bedrock. That was kind of the mistake I did with Operation Dome. When I actually started out that series, that I thought that it would actually be a type of thing that people would be interested in as long as that I continue with Operation Bedrock. But the sad part is that not many people were interested in Operation Dome. Some people were, but the numbers show that people did not actually look at Operation Dome as much as they did with Operation Bedrock. I didn't have that many views on Operation Dome, but I started out the series and I just couldn't quit then and there. I continued it on, not much time was split evenly between those 2 series, and it just took a lot longer than it should have, with Operation Dome taking 3 years to complete, which that could have done so much work towards Operation Bedrock, but you know, you learn, you live, and you learn. So that's why I'm just going to focus on Operation Bedrock for the time being and not go to Operation Blackout. But I will say that I completely miss Operation Blackout. I really like that world, but one day we will actually go back onto that world. But for the time being, that we will just focus on all of our attention with Operation Bedrock, which we're going to be getting rid of the north side of the world. As you saw in the intro of this Operation Bedrock episode, that we were running down that whole east side ocean. We're going to do exactly the same thing to the north side. It's kind of funny whenever people ask me what am I making, well, I just respond is that I'm making the ocean disappear. Ooh, a squid. Come on now. There we go. That's fine. There we go. I just wanted to just break some ice. There we have it. You will live for another day. Just as long as you don't get in my way, because if you get in my way, then there's no promise that your safety will be there. But if there are any updates currently, at least for me in real life, is I'm still looking for a full-time job. I'm still getting some hours here and there, but once I get a full-time job, I'm going to be very, very happy, because once I do, then that'll give me even more time to work on live streams. Because what I'm planning on doing is that for the days off that I have in my full-time, that I will not actually have any hours be put in on my second job. So yes, I still have 2 jobs and I'm pretty much working every single day, but as long as I actually get the morning shifts, usually my second job just allows me to have the rest of the day off. But if I have to pull some double shifts, then I'll do it. I don't mind. It's more money because I'm going to be saving up for a truck, which I still need to get. And once I get that truck, then of course I'll be saving up money for a brand new computer, because I really need a brand new computer. Many times throughout some live streams is that I've been dropping frames like nothing, that I still have internet connection, but my computer just cannot handle processing a lot of things going on at once. So a lot of the times that there are a lot of frame loss, and with that sometimes even the live stream crashes from time to time. So I really need to get a new computer so that everything would run more smooth, and then we could just have more fun with the live streams. And speaking of live streams, I'm just very happy for a lot of you guys for just stopping on by to chat with me as I'm playing either Minecraft, PewDiePie 2 Simulator, or perhaps any other game that I may be playing in the future. That I do have a Twitch account, which I'm probably going to be playing the more rated M games on there, because if I do that on YouTube, then I still have the risk of demonetization, which I really don't want to face. So mainly the rated M games type of deal that has just a bit of blood and things like that, that will be on Twitch. And for any other game that I may be live streaming in the future, that would probably be onto YouTube. So if you do have a Twitch account, it is SwordKing090. The link will be in the description below. That's just another platform that would help me whenever I want to do a live stream on. Just mainly that I have a lot of fun. I just absolutely love Twitch when it comes to emotes. That mainly everyone in the community just knows that if you were to subscribe to one channel, you can still use the same emotes onto any other person's channel just to express yourself. I have no idea if YouTube shares that same sentiment, because I know that not many people actually live stream on YouTube for that reason. Mainly Twitch is just more of a community driven type of deal. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, because I haven't really seen any other pretty much like a person who is a channel member on somebody else's channel come over to another channel and then just use the same emotes that they would have actually done on the channel that they are quote-unquote subscribed to when it comes to channel memberships. It's just so weird to say subscribe on YouTube, but when I say subscribe on Twitch, everyone knows exactly what I'm talking about. But I have no idea that if you could use the emotes that you get from one channel onto another channel. If anyone could actually tell me about that, please let me know. But for Twitch, yeah, if you subscribe to one person on Twitch, you can use the emotes on any given channel whatsoever. And that is just pure awesome. That one of the things I really gotta do soon is commission an artist to create some sub badges for me. Whether it be on YouTube, where you have to be a channel member to get the sub badge, or on Twitch, of course, that you subscribe me on Twitch, which is mainly $5 a month, but at least you'll get something out of it. Because I have some ideas for some sub badges that I really want to do, and some of them will become emotes as well, so it could actually work out. And if anything else, that if I get more people to become channel members of YouTube, just think of it as Patreon but for YouTube instead. It will still help me out a lot, and it'll still help support my channel, and then just we're gonna keep on going from there. Of course, you don't actually have to become a channel member unless you really want to, nor do you actually have to donate, but a lot of people have been donating recently, which I am very happy for. It's just, I can never express my gratitude enough when it comes to it. It's always unexpected, and whenever it does happen, it's just always so appreciated. Especially with Yeeee, with all the generous donations that he has been giving me within the past week when I've been live streaming on either Twitch or on YouTube. I know that DadBoy31 has also been giving me bits on Twitch. Just, it's all together appreciated. Any amount just is truly appreciated. Again, you don't have to. And just for the fact that you want to, just brings me so much, it just brings me so much joy, and that it's just, I don't know what else to say. Should I say that I'm so humbled by it? I just don't know the exact vocabulary, or I just don't know how else to just express my gratitude. The fact that people want to actually support me financially in that department. Because the truth of the matter is that I don't live stream or make videos as a full-time job. But that is a dream of mine, just to be a full-time entertainer on either YouTube or Twitch, or even both. Just pretty much going one way or another, just one day on Twitch, one day on YouTube, just mix it up. Just have different platforms for different things. It's just all so much of a dream of mine, but I have a long way to go. Until then, I'm just going to continue on making the occasional live streams on PewDiePie Tube Simulator, and as well as work on Operation Bedrock as well. Because I know that a lot of people came to the channel because of Operation Bedrock, and now that I'm working on it more and more, then I just hope that one day we'll actually finish up this series. And if anything else, if I have a question to ask you guys, is that how long have you been watching my videos? Like, when was the first time you ever watched my videos? What did you like about it and things like that? I would like to know from you guys. I know that some people have found my older videos and then they came back to my channel and then they recognized me because of my older videos. One pretty much has watched my Banjo-Kazooie video of just obtaining the ice key and how does stop and swap work, and he commented recently, he's like, you were the guy who actually made that video. Like, that completely surprised me. That I did not expect to see that a person who's seen my old video from like 3 years ago come across my channel once more and remembered my old video. That's kind of like one of the surprises, that it's always a welcome one, that the people who have seen my older videos actually still like my channel and still watches me to this day. Other than that, I'm not too sure what else I could actually say for this episode. I thought I would have a lot to talk about, but it just seems like I really didn't actually have that much to talk about, especially with all the jump cuts where I'm just thinking of something else to say. Mainly that with the north side of the ocean, we have a lot of ice to get rid of, and of course with that, we have unlimited source of water. That was one of the things that some people were actually concerned about, like, what would you do for the unlimited source, or what would you do for water and things like that. Well, we have a lot of ice, and if we ever need to make more ice, we can make more ice. Or if people want to make sculptures out of ice, then that's another thing, because we're going to be having some chests full of ice, so that if you need ice, you got ice. I'm just sad that they actually fixed the Frostwalker deal, that it would have been so much easier for us just to use Frostwalker and just break frosted ice. And I know for a fact we were able to do it because I remember actually doing that. It's not a Mandela effect. I absolutely remember getting frosted ice at one point and thought that's the thing that we're going to do to get rid of the ocean. But now, of course, we're going to have to do all of that towards this. Like, that's the main thing for frosted ice, that it would save us so much heartache for all of this. But we'll figure it out. At least this part is shallow. We'll figure it out. We'll just figure out how to get rid of all of this water. Just little bit by little bit. Maybe we'll still section it off like we did with this area, which again, it made it so much easier. Because if it wasn't sectioned off, it would just be a struggle to just keep on getting rid of the ice. But as you can see here, that this is pretty fast, that we are saving a lot of blocks. Like, each and every single section, we're probably saving up 1,000 blocks each, and or more than that in total when it comes to just getting rid of the ice, so that just it drains the water little bit by little bit. So by the time I come back here after the whole trip, that's where it's just gonna fill up with ice again. And it's already filling up with ice that I just got rid of. You can see how fast it actually forms. And especially when it starts snowing, of course. When that happens, then the ice forms a lot faster there. But on that, I have nothing else to really say for this episode. I'm just going to be trying to do as much live streams as I possibly can. I just want to let people know that at some point there may be no live streams for a week or two, because it really depends on how my scheduling is. If they give me a morning shift, I will do a live stream in the evening. That is just the best bet for me to do a live stream. And then of course, summer break is just around the corner. So when summer break is here, then everybody will be able to stay up late. Also, one thing is that don't try to stay up too late just for the sake of watching the live streams. I feel real bad if people stay upon like maybe 3 or 4 a.m. depending on the time zones and things like that. You don't have to do that, but it's still nice that you consider actually staying up just for the live streams. And then also another thing, that please, you don't have to apologize if you happen to miss a live stream, because I don't want people to feel bad that they missed a live stream. A lot of my live streams will always be up on YouTube, just as long as it's not corrupted or if it's just completely crash and burn. Just mainly that my live streams will always be on YouTube, so you can just catch up on the live streams from then on forth. But I just wanted to show you guys just the progress of getting rid of the ocean little bit by little bit. And then soon enough, we'll start mining. Do you want to see a staircase again? Because we can make a staircase again. That'll be a second question to ask you guys. That we did it for the east side of the ocean. So for the north side, shall we just make a giant staircase once more? Just let me know in the comment section below. But on that this is going to be the end of this video. So if you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to leave a like. If you're brand new to the channel and want to see more content in the future, then be sure to subscribe. And as always, that I will try to continue on with as much work as I possibly can throughout the weeks. So until then, I'm just gonna try my best to keep up with everything. Have a great day, everyone. I've been SwordKing090, and then as always, I will see you guys next time in a new video or live stream.
I'm done, and I am cursed by every day, till my time is gone. I've never felt this way before, and now I know this all for sure. I won't forget your last betray, I'll never forget this day.